but due to my lack of knowledge or inexperience or financial restrictions, I'm not able to. Real quick, on the voiceovers, I started watching videos on YouTube about, voiceovers, how to do them, and come to find out, I need some additional software or an application in order to do the voiceover. Okay, and my funds are not unlimited, so I can't afford it. Now, I don't know if there's a free version, but if the voiceover apps are similar to the intro apps or software, then if they have a free version, I'm sure, like everything else, at one point or another, you're going to have to start paying for that free version because you're going to have to update or upgrade something, right? Anyway, I started watching videos on how to do intros. And there's a whole lot of programs for it. And I found the free versions. And, they say you get what you pay for. So if I get the free version, how good is it going to be? And how long will it be before I'm forced to upgrade from a free version to the paying version, which I can't afford again? So I'm going to have to do without both of those, the intro and the voiceovers, for this video. And now I'm at the point where I'm just going to go ahead and finish up the editing that video, the Cornish bus video, and just go ahead and publish it. Don't want to delay it any longer. I guess at some point in the future where I'm able to do all this fancy stuff with my videos, I'll just, I'll just do it then. I can't do it now. And this all stems from the fact that I'm trying to, I don't want to say compete, but I'm trying to, okay, I like track and field, so I'll use this analogy. If there's this superstar runner, all right, I know I'll never beat him or never catch him, but I want to at least maintain my distance between him, and I'm not gonna let him just lap me, all right? So I want to keep up. Same with these other YouTube channels. They're large channels, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, a lot of viewers, all of that. I'll never catch those guys. I don't want to. I just want to keep up, and keep up in a way like with the intros. I've seen some nice intros and all of that stuff. I want to be able to do that. I want to look professional. And that's another thing. I'm a one-man operation. I can't afford, to hire people to do that stuff for me. I know there are people who you can hire them to do all of this, but it's a lack of money. I don't have the finances for it. That brings me to another thing. Subscribers. I was just looking at my newest subscriber, and I want to thank you. I think the name was Ornella K. I tried to commit it to memory and I forgot already. So apologize if I messed the name up. I hope I was close to it, but I want to thank you. That is subscriber number 323. And I've been talking about getting to 500 subscribers for a while now. That is my short-term goal. And the reason for that is money, financial. I'm not trying to get rich doing YouTube. All right, that's not my intention. But if I understand what's going on with YouTube, you no longer need 1,000 subscribers and X amount of viewing hours to become a partner. I think that's what they call it. Or to get to the point where you will get paid by YouTube for your videos. Now, if that's true, then my goal is 500, so I can get that little bit of money from YouTube. I know it won't be a lot, but it'll be a little something. something to help me afford maybe that software. Maybe I can afford the upgraded version of Canva so I can do that intro, that little intro, because from what I've found out, if I'm understanding right, these little software programs and these apps, you have to pay a monthly fee for some of this stuff. I don't have the money for it. I know it's not a lot of money, but when you have a limited income like I do, you can't afford it. Also, with the money I do have, I pay for some comics, very few comics. I'm trying to messed that word up. I'm trying to divest myself of all of my comics, except for the Carnage comics, of course. Too many C words. Except for the try it again one more time. Take 3. Except for the Carnage comics, of course. But all of the rest of them, I'm trying to get rid of them through prizes or just selling them. So I choose to spend my money on comics, statues. Some of the statues are for giveaways, for prizes, and some of them are for my personal Carnage collection. Also, I bought a new tripod just the other day. This allows me to make better videos. It's more versatile than my old tripod, and it was very limited. So this new one will allow me to do more. And so I choose the money. Maybe I should have had that second cup of coffee. I choose to spend my money on equipment. I don't have a camera, so I'm using my phone now to make my videos. But that's where I spend my money, as opposed to software. Now, if I ever do get to those 500 subscribers, and if YouTube decides I am worthy enough to receive that, that little bit of money each month, then I'll accept it gladly, and maybe that will help me out. There were a lot of things I talked about in that first video, and it's not coming to me. I would hate to make this a 2-part video, but one other thing I do want to talk about, that is my Carnage collection. For a while now, I have been joking about, making or building the world's largest Carnage statue collection. I just, I joked around with it, talked about it, and I was never serious about that. But I think I might become serious, because last night I saw this YouTuber, and he said he has over 300 he has over 300 Punisher statues. And his plan is to get into the world oh Lord, man. Okay, start over, redo. His plan is to get into the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest Punisher statue collection. And I started thinking, okay, I'm doing this Carnage collection for fun, but maybe I could, do the same thing. Build the largest Carnage statue collection and try to get into the Guinness Book. So I'm considering doing that. Along with that, at present, I believe I have 26 Carnage statues and figures, because some of them are not actual statues. Now, among my Carnage collection, I do have a couple of Venoms, and I have one Scream statue. But I'm talking, purely Carnage. And what I have here is a want list of all the Carnage statues I would like to own one day. Maybe the next time I do this State of the Union, ooh, good Lord, cut, take 2. Maybe the next time I do this State of the YouTube, I will include a slideshow of all the statues I currently own. But for now, I want to show you the stuff that's on my want list. If you own any of these, if you know of someone who has these, or if someone who wants to sell these, please contact me. Let me know. Just leave a comment. And I'm interested in buying Cornish statues. Oh, why is that coming on now?
That you will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
Oh, folks. Okay, I'm sorry about that. And I can't pause.
And will to the best of your ability.
And will to the best of my ability.
Oh,
preserve,
man.
protect, and defend the Constitution of the United
All right,
States.
I might have to make a part two.
The Constitution of the United States.
Come on, really, man?
So help me God.
There is no way to stop it. Of all the times.
Vice President Johnson, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chief Justice, President Eisenhower, Vice President Nixon.
Okay. All right, folks. I think I managed to stop it. Okay, to continue it now, I forgot where I left off. All right, so I'll start here. If you own any of these, if you know someone who owns them and who wants to sell them, if you know of any 3D artists who make statues, please let me know. I'm always interested in buying Cornish statues. If I can afford them, that is. I have a limit on what I can spend on these because it can become addictive. So I have like a kind of a sort of slideshow, and I'm going to go through that right now. Don't know how many slides I have, but this is all the stuff that's on my list, my want list. And I'm going to talk about this one last right here. So let's go through this. I'm going to try to make it quick because I'm trying to make this video shorter than the first one. I don't know if this is actually a statue or not. I know it says statue, but for some reason I was thinking maybe it's a 3D statue, 3D printed. Not sure. But anyway, if it's a statue, I'm on the lookout for it. Not sure if that's a statue either. I saw the picture and I said, "Ooh, a nice statue," but I don't know if it's an actual statue or just a. I don't know. Several of these, I'm not sure about what they are, but if it looked like a statue, then I just put it on my list. Actually found this one in Switzerland or Norway or somewhere, and it was for a good price, but the seller did not want to ship it to the US because of the high cost of shipping. So couldn't get it. And this is that Jack of the Dust. I think that's the name of the company. This is the skull. Nice looking skull. I've been contemplating buying this for a while, but it looks nice, but for what you get, I don't know if it's worth the price to me. I think it's around $500 or $600. It would look nice in the collection, but it's a lot to think about, but it's still on the list. And Scream is on the list. Where would Carnage be without Scream? And this, excuse me, and this one, I'm not sure. Start over. Take two. And this one, I'm not sure if this is an actual statue either. I don't know if this is like a rendering or just some art somebody drew. It looks like a statue, so it's on the list. If you have any information on any of these, please let me know. All right, and now these two. This one, before I got the life-size bust, this was my grill. But once I found out that this was a custom, I knew that it was probably way out of my price range, because you have to consider there are two figures here. So it's going to be really expensive. And so, not even knowing what it costs, I said, okay, if I'm able to afford this, it's going to be way in the future and not anytime soon. So I put this at the bottom of my list. I made the life-size bust my grail, and I have obtained that one. So now, this is my grail. This was previewed at SDCC the other week. And similar to this one, I don't know the price of this yet. But if it's way out of my price range, it'll go to the bottom of the list. And I guess I have to find another grail, you know. But we'll see. Price hasn't been announced yet. But you have the Carnage head. And then there are like 5 or 6 figures located on this statue. So it might be kind of pricey. We'll see. All right, folks, but that's it for this state of the YouTube. Let me know what you think. And I want to thank you for watching this video. Thanks for supporting my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Again, subscribers, I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting this channel. Thanks a lot. Bye. All right, I excuse the awkward pause, but thought there was one more thing I wanted to talk about. And watch, as soon as I hit this stop button, it's going to come to me. I'm going to say this now in case I did not talk about technical issues. And I think I did, so I'm going to pass. If it's that important, I'll just add some text in the video. All right, that's it, folks. Thanks. Bye.